We speak on the English.
Genau. Are you a surgeon?
Yes.
Yes.
The other surgeon will come now, and I wanted only to anamnese. Since when
4
do you
weeks.
have?
For 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Yes.
And have you has happened something or
No, that's.
what has happened?
So I have a gross problem with my Arbeit. I have a gross problem with my AOK. It's very legal. So I'm under a lot of stress. I'm moving city to city to city to city. I'm staying with a friend right now. But what happened was the cold, my hand became very dry. And then it became a little bit infected because it was so dry. Arts after arts was giving me cramp. It became so bad.
And meint, das hat vor 4 Wochen begonnen.
It's very painful. So I explained again.
Yes.
Okay. So this has become really very bad. I only work as a senior IT manager for SAP, and I have a big legal battle with them. So normally I'm in Munich, but right now I'm staying with a friend here. Because I'm under a lot of stress and my hands are being subject to a lot of cold, my skin became very, very, very dry. Very dry.
Nebenan muss aufgenommen, muss man heute vielleicht nachmelden. Kannst du das machen vielleicht? Dann mache ich hier weiter.
Ja.
Aufnahme und okay. Deplacement, das ist alles.
So what happened is it developed like a layer of infection. So it became so bad, I took a scrubbing brush to my hand, which is perfectly not a good idea, but it developed hundreds of little cuts, and it became so dry, my hand became discolored. I went to dermatologists, all these different people, and then my hand got so swollen, I couldn't even move the fingers, so now every single joint is painful, my wrist is painful. My doctor in Cologne yesterday looked at it and he said because the pain is now moving down my arm, it's becoming very dangerous. And I'm not really sure what to do. The dermatologist I went to prescribed like fat just to moisturize it, but it's becoming more and more red, more and more swollen. I can't sleep. It's very painful. I can't close my hands. I can't type.
Since which time you have this?
It's become like 4 weeks now.
4 weeks. And before you had
no problem.
No problem.
No, because the guy downstairs was saying, oh, it might be some systematic thing. I know exactly what happened. It was the cold, the dry skin, the infection.
Your sensibility coldness.
No, I'm Canadian. I've lived in -30. But what I'm saying is because I was under so much stress, I was moving all the time. I wasn't staying in a stable place. My hand was getting cut. I had cuts all over my thumb. The doctor didn't know how to treat it properly. He was giving me different things, different creams. And
you have cuts without trauma yourself?
No, but I'm talking like carrying bags and outside, and I didn't cut myself, no. But now it's unbearable. My opinion is that because there was so many cuts and dirt got in there, it is somehow locally infected in that area, and it's swollen. And the problem is, it's now in the joint, and it's become extremely painful, and the swelling is getting worse.
You can move
very badly.
What's the most pain?
So in here, and in all over here.
Wow. The problem here too?
This one is okay.
About the red?
It's red, yes, but there's no pain. This is extremely painful. And I can't make a fist with this. You have more symptoms when it's cold? Yes, it goes. What happens is when I'm outside and it's cold, all my fingers swell and I can't move it at all. The thing is, AOK is not paying me my cranking gel, so I'm staying in not very nice
places. And
places.
here in the warm, is better? The warm area?
Yes, well obviously the blood is pumping faster when I'm outside in the cold, so it swells much quicker. So it then becomes really, really dangerous. If my AOK paid my cranking gel, then I would have a stable place to stay, but right now, I mean, you could see my skin is...
You have a blue, sometimes blue color and red color?
Yeah, but I think that's just from when the swelling gets really bad. When the swelling is very bad, it becomes very, very hot and very, very red. It's not normal. It's too swollen.
You are not hot.
The heat comes and goes. Sometimes it's very, very hot, and other times it's normal.
If you have to get a röntgen,
Sorry?
Is it radiology? Is X-ray?
No.
No. I say I make X-ray before.
But like if you both hands were very dry, this is starting to heal okay. This is not. You can visually see that's not right. Yeah. That's not right, is it? That doesn't look normal.
Not doesn't normal. It's red and.
But the swelling is the problem, and the problem is he marked here with a blue pen because the pain is going up.
You have pain when you make this?
Yes, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Have you any problems, illness, arthritis or rheumatism?
No, arthritis, no nothing. No. I know exactly. No. I know exactly how it happened because I was moving around a lot. I developed athlete's foot. When you're an athlete and you're in locker rooms, you may pick up an infection on your foot. I'm having to move to so many places because my AOK won't pay my cranking gel. Now I'm staying with a friend. My hand got an infection on the top layer. I went to doctor after doctor. They gave me multiple creams. Nothing worked. I scrubbed it off. It obviously developed all these tiny little cuts and it got infected.
Have you a fever or cancer?
Sometimes, but not all the time. It's the pain. I can't even sleep properly because I can't move my hand.
Was the most pain here in the ankle or the finger or?
The wrist, you mean? The wrist?
No, the wrist.
It's now in the joints and in the wrist.
The dermatologist in the Uniclinic
well, no, they said they didn't find anything. The dermatologist didn't really look at it. He gave me a fatty gel to try and moisturize my hand, and the treatment in the Uniclinic was very bad to the point I had to make a complaint. They wouldn't treat me. Twice I went to the Uniclinic, and twice they said, go away. They didn't even do any tests or anything. I'm getting really worried now, really worried.
I make X-rays.
I think it needs like a shot of cortisone.
That's not an infection, classical infection. They're not hot, not.
I know it's not a classical infection, but the thing is if you have thousands of little cuts all over your hand, and some of the places you're in are not great, and you already have an infection, they already deemed I had an infection on my hand because of the skin disorder. It's got inside my hand. That's the problem. Because like when you scrub a sink, like if you go to the bath or the shower, the douche.
It's not classical infection.
I understand classical infection, but there's many different infections. Like if you have a douche and you have a metal scrubber, My hand was so bad, I did that. So I had thousands of little cuts. So it would be very easy for something to get in there, an infection or dirt or something.
Yeah, I understand.
That's what
at
happened.
the moment, you have not an infection must operation.
I don't think it needs to be operated. My concern is it's getting worse. It's more and more and more painful.
I think that's a dermatologic problem. With your surgeon department.
No, I know, but this has gone on for 4 weeks. Not one doctor can do anything. It's not that a complicated problem. I've been to dermatologists. My doctor in Cologne looked at this yesterday and said it's now very dangerous. And no one seems to be able to do anything. I mean, it's getting crazy. And even if they did a blood test and there's no infection, 100% that's infection.
You have to get a blood test?
Yesterday.
Everything was okay?
They said it's normal, but the thing is, you don't have to be a genius. If I cut you, like you have thousands of little cuts, do you know how easy it would be for your hand to get infected? I'm not saying my whole body has an infection, but that hand blatantly does.
What's your profession?
I'm an IT project manager.
IT. You're not with chemical or something?
No. 2 house arts, my normal one in Cologne and the house arts that I saw here, within 2 seconds said, that's localized and bad infection. I can tell it's a bad infection. I'm not saying my whole body is, but if that's not stopped, it needs antibiotics, this hand. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind.
Your ankle is painful.
My wrist.
Wrist, yeah.
Yes.
This is?
Yes.
And here's okay.
No, it's all painful.
The ankles.
Wrist.
And here?
More in here, in the joints. Because it's not being treated properly. It was not that bad to begin with. 4 weeks of this, now very bad. I'm not a doctor, but I would say shot of cortisone and antibiotic. It's kind of obvious to me, based on the history of how it happened. If I didn't know how it happened, then I would say, okay, I know how it happened. It's not broken. It's not broken, I know that.
No, I hope is there a rheuma or something, no?
I call you.
In the emergency department, you get a name.
I go to the emergency.
And then you get to X-ray.